Okay.
Do it, do it, do it. Panic free. What's going on, my friend?
Good evening, everyone. Here. Bluetooth. Yeah.
We're good.
Hope you got enough room.
Panic free, my friend. Friend, I have it for you.
I tell you, done with that platinum dosing and everything, and the gnome candy, I get it back and store.
Just work your way down and then do it all over again.
Last night about 11 o'clock, I went out and I did the first Acapulco Gold up at the high end last day. So
very nice.
I can do the gnome candy right beside it tonight. Cooler night. So I just turn on a little light and trim. We're smoking some Alaskan Thunderfuck and Granddaddy Perkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this first one's only 36 minutes. I was able to video candy plant. And my goodness. Three parts, 30 minutes and a 22 minute, I think. Yeah,
a 24-hour. All those spiders within a 24-hour period. It's like
they call them pests.
I just what helping them, but they're
he took care of hands. I burned 2 to get it, just to create a between more. See, man.
Swear.
Into your house, you run. Hope you can hear. Week 6 of flower. 6 flowers. You must be getting ready to start counting down there.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 You're too. Bummer.
Yeah. Crashline, what up?
Crashline, good evening. We're having kind of in and out thing here on our.
I don't know what's going on. The internet is seriously messing with us. And I'm connected straight to the internet. This is no Wi-Fi. This is straight internet.
You know, one of the rhythms and fuck with our reception or something like that. Did it?
See, I look on the calendar. Yeah, father and son tournament tutorials.
Yeah. Every 3 seconds it goes blank. Yeah. And that it says loading about every 2.5.
Man, that thumbnail is rough. What thumbnail? For the last video?
Yeah. Yeah. Just smoked up. I mean, cars were having to stop out on the road because they couldn't see past the smoke. The wind was blowing that way. Man, yeah, just forest fires driving bugs in, to our area from out in the woods, and it was just terrible. Crispy, good evening.
Crispy. It's all about checking the trichomes.
Yeah.
You know, watch them trichomes.
6 weeks, 6 times 7 is what? Shit, I can't even count. 52. It'd be close. Yeah. 6 miles. Yeah.
Just seen that my Jaeger is
you bought a monocle thing. Is flushing a thing. Flushing cleans out, what fertilizers and stuff are, in your plant yet. It doesn't increase your THC or anything like that. It does just clean out your plant and give you a fresher flavor. And I'd say a minimum of 5 days of just plain water. Yeah. Sometimes when you smoke stuff from other people and you get kind of a zing or something on the side of your tongue or right on the tip of your tongue, that's the stuff that's in the plant yet, in the fiber part that didn't get cleaned out.
Looky.
Balls. I'm the Jaeger.
Man, right there.
Too bad Brother Deer isn't here. We could, he could have this Jaeger meal.
Right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to look. Let's see. I don't. Male Jaeger. Man. Let's see.
We don't have any Jaeger.
I thought I had. Blue Frost. Wild Cherry. D1. This is supposedly a Jaeger.
D1. That's
this female Jaeger looks way different than the male.
And V1. That's the Mysterion there.
That's the Mysterion. And that's a Jaeger. So
that looks like a female.
like
Looks like that, man.
could. Well, I don't know where the hell I put it.
What's
Let's
that?
say I could pollinate
The Jaeger.
a Jaeger, yeah.
Let's see.
Could pollinate a Jaeger. Mummy Mountain Indica, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. You should be
Jiggling ball over there. Yeah.
hard to see you on the cam. Just juggling balls.
Yeah.
Like like Glenn said, he's had lots of practice cupping those balls.
Until you get better response.
Sucks. Hard to see on the cam. Risky man, DP, the pollination at someone else's house.
Oh, good.
I thought about that, like just like driving by those big huge grows and just have your plant ready and just stick it out the window. Just have it flapping by.
Yeah.
Poof, there goes all that pollen. It'll pollinate everything around that area.
Yeah, no kidding. Make sure it's a good plant, though.
Right? Hey now.
Wash your hands, take a bath, change your clothes. Absolutely.
So the last 2 weeks, just use water. So I'm watering until the runoff or just a regular water.
Just regular water. But yeah,
you don't want it to run off a little bit.
Oh yeah, you want to saturate it and let it drain out a bit. So yeah, when they start to drain, then go ahead and let them be. But yeah, do it every day.
Yeah. Johnny Kenneseed. Yes. Fowler are starting to see.
Mummy Mountain, good evening.
Fowler are starting to see any signs of flower in the outdoor garden.
Yes, I am actually. We're pretty dang lucky. We got females everywhere.
Days are getting a little bit shorter.
Yes, they are. About 4 minutes a day, actually.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes at night. So, yeah.
Yeah. Modern genetics. What's going on, my friend?
Good evening.
Good to see you.
Modern genetics also. Fire in the hole.
Tom Roth.
We've been smoking the Alaskan Thunder.
Found one of our older strains, Alaskan Thunderfuck, crossed with Granddaddy Perk.
Oh yeah.
And he's got some leftover lemon meringue that we grew in here.
Yeah. 7 weeks of bed. Cool. We have 2 plants in the garden that we put in on July the 6th, and they were only about this tall. Half-gallon pot.
Yeah.
And right now, yeah, they're as big as any one of these plants here. The mother of all cherries actually doubled in size. It's gotten better, so I'm just going with it. But it's female.
Kill Bill Volume 4. Good movie set. Good movies. Growing an autoflower strain right now, week 7 of bloom.
Pink lemonade going.
Can I expect? Let's see. Can I expect it to flower on its own? Yeah.
When the light's getting shorter like it is, your plants will inevitably, sex themselves.
Are you indoors or outdoors?
I'm doing outdoors. Oh,
I'm asking.
He's doing indoors.
Oh, week 7 of veg.
What did it say about the bloom, Doctor?
It's because he's on. Can I expect it to flower on its own? It should flower on its own.
Yeah.
Week 7 of veg.
Let's see. Good evening, Mr. Roth.
Is everyone cooking out there? You got some pink lemonade going? Nice. Father, have you switched to a bloom mixture outdoor yet? No,
Not yet.
You said you wait until there's.
I wait until they begin to set. Maybe as big as a pencil eraser. You know, as soon as they're sexed, actually, you can. You know, I mean, indoors or outdoors, you can switch to the 10-30-20, the blossom booster. Give them a good shot of Mycos. Give them some fish emulsion. God dang, I gotta get some of that, some more of that too. And some super thrive. Just give them a full regiment if you're gonna do that. Yeah. But I generally like to wait for them to really start to turn before I give them their 10-30-20.
Do I need to adjust light at any point in bloom mode? Need to adjust your time.
Yeah, just go straight down to 12 hours. Some people go down gradually indoors, but I don't know. It didn't afford anything that would be beneficial to that. So it saved a lot of time to just go from 18 hours right straight down to 12 hours, cut the plants back, feed them their new fertilizer, the blossom booster right that night.
Yeah.
And get everything going on 12 hours then. So the next morning, they're still going like this, So.
That's it. I got a flower with the light on it at night, Kill Bill. Yeah.
Yes. Kill Bill.
It will never be antagonist system.
Yeah. What's this one here? Kill Bill Volume 4. Yes, just go straight from your 18 hours of light, 6 hours dark, right to 12-12.
Take it from 18.6 to 12.12.
Your plants will go ahead and show pretty quick then.
Justin Cartmel, what's happening? Had an auto this year.
Crawlings, huh?
This year, go 6 weeks in veg, pineapple chunk.
Pineapple
pretty delicious. Nice.
Pretty delicious, yeah.
KK Rollings, what's happening? Most of us will start to flower before day 50.
We're practicing breathing while we're smoking.
And filtering what fire smoke we have through these filter sticks.
Yes. only the filters are kind of screens like. So.
It's a flower filter.
Yeah,
flower filter.
Fiber filter. That's what it is. Keeps the fiber from infiltrating your lungs.
Depends on the strain, though. Some are faster than others. Some are like 60 days.
50 days. Yes, they would.
Germination. Others are like 80. Yes. Oh, delicious. Big shout out to our Merlin Dutch Bros.
Oh, yeah, they were busy tonight. They just whipped it right in there.
Yes, it's hot out. Everybody likes cold drinks.
Yeah. One of Merlin, man, they just do it. Anytime I ask, they just, they really do. Do a good job.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's right.
In pre-flower, do you recommend red and blue light? Minimal.
There are some people that really like those.
Yeah, well, I think it's just kind of overdone. I mean, there's no real natural light that's all red and purple. I mean, unless you count the Aurora Borealis. But some of it, that's not bad. But I would say more of like the high pressure sodium ray, the light ray of the orange, and that's right next to the red and purple. So, but the yellow and the orange do real well for about any stage of growth of your plants, and that's more like natural light outside. Out by our garden, I have a porch light on over the garage out there, just so I have a light, and I have one of those ultraviolet lights with the red and purple, and it shines all up and down the greenhouse, and it doesn't seem to bother the plants. So I just was looking for something to see at night, and that was a good answer. So I've got like one light about this big around, just kind of shining out towards the greenhouse. And that's about all red and purple I have to it, other than if I use one of these lights in the garage. So
I'm gonna show everybody that. Okay, so this. Let's see. Can everybody see the curling of the leaves right there?
yeah,
Right there. That is from a wind burn.
wind.
That's from the wind, like a wind burn.
Huh.
It's from the fan. I came in here the other night and I seen that the fan was just blowing right on this. It was right in front of the fan.
Oh, okay.
And so I aimed the fan up a little bit so it wasn't blowing right on it. Normally I have it just pointed right at the soil down here at the pots.
Should move one down here to go this way.
I should move them both down.
Well, move one to go blow across and one to blow back.
But
Oh yeah.
anyway, that one was taking a little bit of a wind damage there. Not bad though.
That male Mysterion, I clipped all the lower stuff off, and anything that didn't have buds really started on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then went and cleaned out this way, out to where buds were, balls were starting. So yeah, here in a day or two, it really should start, balling up there.
Okay, Rollins. I'm running a bunch of autos and semi-autos and a few regular autos. In Canada, need strains to finish quick. You need some strains to finish quick. 6 miles. So at the end of bloom, do I give them 24 hours of dark or 48 hours or 72?
I used to give them 48 hours of light and plenty of CO2 if you got it. Yeah, plenty of CO2 if you got it in a room.
Honestly, I think the CO2 does just fine. No, we did the light thing to try to sex the plants, huh?
Yeah.
We did the 3 days.
Yeah.
3 days no light, 3 days light.
Yeah. And I didn't think it worked too good.
I didn't think so either.
I talked to somebody else here the other day that did that. I did 3 days of darkness, and then just went back to 18 hours. To see, and he said that in about a week they see hairs here and there. Let's see.
Mother of all cherry.
Nice lollipop, dude. Yeah, very, very good. Volume 4. Oh, you got burns like that too? Yeah. So if they have trouble blowing on top,
Let's see.
you
So
should have one fan just blowing it higher across it, and put one down low to blow below it.
can't
Get
get
your air going this way.
Can't get very close, but my fan there on the wall, it was pointed right at. It was kind of pointed down at an angle, but it was hitting the top of the plant. So I just pointed it straight up to blow it straight across, so it wasn't hitting any of the plants on the back side there. So in which case, I should probably try to move that fan down low here, so the fan blows
Underneath, yeah, just circulates the air
underneath them. And so I think I might.
Yes, 6 mile. When you do 48 hours of light at the very end, right before you harvest, okay, and it's funny you said something about ice too. When these plants are outdoors, and normally they start getting froze in October, and so that's kind of the ice you're talking about. I've always thought so. Yeah, if you want to put ice or something in, try it. Just write the results down in your little ledger, and so you don't forget. And pass it on if somebody else asks. So I haven't tried it personally myself, but I've always thought that because it's freezing and stuff in October, the ice thing would work. So
I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to grab the Vermicast.
okay. What are we using for nutrients? Right now, I'm still using the vegetation of Jack's Professional 2020-20. I use just a drop of Super Thrive to a gallon. I use a good portion of Alaskan fish emulsion. We use Mycos. We use Azos when we transplant and that sort of thing too. Other than Mycos, we do worm castings, high phosphorus bat guano, bone meal, and dolomite lime. And people kind of wonder about dolomite lime, and it's just a powdery form of lime, and it works into the beds and everything a lot better than time release type lime, that gray granulated stuff.
Yeah, so we got our lime, we got our bat guano, we got our
Bone meal,
and our worm castings.
Yep. In plots like these, you probably won't need much more than 1 or 2 tablespoons to a plant of each one of the nutrients. So, a 40 or 40-pound bag or something like that, the nutrients probably last quite a while. Seems to me they used to do me. The Alaskan fish brand has been found to test high in arsenic and mercury. So maybe if you can find a different brand, you can check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. Actually, brother dear dude, he lives in Alaska. It could very well be that sort of thing anymore. But I haven't seen anything like that writing on the package. The dolomite lime also helps with the calinite mag gas and buffers the PG. Yes, it does. It helps keep your soil sweet and instead of turning acidy. So. If you kind of get your food, if you kind of get your recipe out of whack a little bit, start burning your plants, around the edges here and here and here, they'll start browning and curling and browning at the tips. So back off a little bit on the amount of your portions. So that way, in about 4 days, 5 days, they'll unlock themselves and start absorbing nutrients again. Cousin Combo King. Good evening. Modern Genetics. Cheers.
Yeah. Fire no. Remember, guys, even if you're not in the chat, hit that thumbs up for us and let us know you're here. Just show us the love. What's up, fast Cousin Combo King? Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. I thought it was great to hear from Rhonda. I hope she got moved in. Yeah. Very helpful. Thanks, guys. Gonna lollipop her tonight. Very good.
Nice.
Yeah. If your plant's a Christmas tree shape, don't fight it.
Don't fight.
Just let it be a Christmas tree. Just kind of clean it out, inside where the stalk is. So you got yourself that bubble going inside. Oh yeah, the birds around my place just love that.
Yeah.
That way they fly up in the plant and stuff early in the morning and stuff and get whatever. Because I'm kidding you, sometimes there's 200 birds in my greenhouse. All these little tiny gray birds with black heads and some little smaller ones even. I think they're towies or something. Kind of a reddish brown color. Yeah. Moved in last Saturday, finally. Awesome.
Very good.
Hope your new home is safe. Very good. Moving was always a pain in the ass. When I was younger, we got to move about every 2 years because that's what it took for Dad to set up a store and get appointed to a new store to set up. Yeah, every 2 years. And then when I got to be a teenager, my job was to go with him and alphabetize the records for the sound department. Oh, well, it did make me some money for the summer.
That's guano.
You guys ever try weed dynamics accumulators? Like, fireweed? You can use
This is emulsion, lots of
minerals, growth hormones, amino acids, vitamins, etc.
Hmm.
I've never.
Yeah, yeah. No, we just have kind of adapted the formula and recipe I learned back in the 80s, and it's been pretty good. I'm really surprised. So the Spud here, he picked it right up when he was a kid. Of course, that kind of
Cousin Combo King, those are some beautiful looking plants there. Thank you. Compared to what we had in here, we were also dealing with some spider mites in here last cycle as well. I think they moved from in here to outside in the tent, like a condo apartment.
Yeah, we'll never be against the system. Yes, Klamath is a basin, so I lived there back from the 60s to the middle 90s, and yeah, it's a big basin. So when it gets socked in, the smoke goes around and around and around, and yeah, for days. But it has been smoky here. Today was actually pretty good for the first time in a week.
Nice and clear.
Yeah, so and it was cold and it was clear this morning, so
Yeah, Thursday and Friday was
pretty bad.
It was
pretty
pretty
bad.
smoky.
I was walking around with my big breather going. When you wear a mask, you're going into places that says wear masks are required. They look at you funny, like it's overkill.
That's weird. Like people look at you weird. Like, why are you wearing a mask now?
Yeah.
Like,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. But you can always improve on it. You always find something. I ain't kidding you. One of the first things I found was one Mycos and Azos when it first came out. It just makes it helps your plant absorb the nutrients easier that way. So, but Mycos, you can overdo it, I think, because it creates a layer of not it's a kind of white mossy moldy smelling stuff, but it's where it changes the oxygen and the nutrients and stuff for the roots. So if you use too much Mycos, I think it can really kind of block out the roots, about cover them over. So you just be kind of careful. I've seen pretty good patches of sized patches of that mycorrhizas and stuff under the ground. You have 3 or 4 spots like this in a big hole, like 12 foot across. So yeah. So just be careful. Yeah.
I think it's by the tent
For free casting. Yeah, I wanted to see about raising worms. I think I got a good place for that.
Yeah,
that would work out pretty good.
You have been thinking about that for a few years, actually.
Yeah, getting it done. That's one thing. Having the money to do it. So.
Getting it started, getting it going. Yeah.
Mycorrhizas. Very good.
Wow, it's a great mycorrhizas.
Azoprillians is a nitrogen fixing bacteria, which is the main strain of Azos.
Very good. Yeah, they were just a couple of the new things I've added just because they were beneficial. Of course, when I did this, started learning from the professor in 1983, I think. We were pretty, strapped for what we could use, and jacks we could get. So I've been using jacks all along. So, and getting the 550-18, the variegated violet fertilizer for the last month of flowering and stuff like that. That was easy enough to get.
That was way back then.
Yeah,
it was that easy.
Worm castings were still kind of a novelty thing, though. I mean, they were still. I mean, you could get a 50-pound bag and you're paying $150. About crap my pants, but still, I mean, that's the way it was when you're first starting out. You're pioneering a bit. So, and outdoor wallets in it, and the stalks at the base are almost the size of soda cans. Awesome.
Nice.
Just over 7 foot. Very good.
Very good. That's some nice.
We're going to be glad we tied the platinum dosi over, I'll tell you.
It doesn't even look like you tied it over.
Oh, yeah, it does. Well, maybe not in the video.
It's still this big.
Vincent.
Vincent Garzon. Let's go.
Do you have any kids? Yeah, I do. He's right here.
I have 18-year-olds, but you cook so much. Well, I'm 37, so.
Yeah. Let's see.
You have any kids? Yeah, one.
Yeah, he's right here.
And then I have kids.
Yep. And I taught him how to do this when he was 8. Yeah. Pioneering.
Yeah. Well, normally we don't really cuss a lot on our channel, but sometimes it slips out. So, recharge. A little hype in the marijuana community about it. I'm trying for the first time on a plant. No notice difference. Oh, no notice difference to me. Don't notice a difference yet.
Huh.
Or let's see.
Notice what difference?
Another great fungus.
Another great fungus, yeah. Appreciating the. Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, Wallace. Wow, it's a great mycorrhizal for sure. I've seen the difference. Yeah. So I have. Yeah.
Yeah, if you grow, 2 plants side by side, you give this one just water, and this one mycorrhizals and a good well balanced vegetative fertilizer, water soluble fertilizer. This plant will be this big, and this plant will be this big. So, yeah. Not only that, but if you're growing outdoors or something like that right now, look at the size of your plants, because come harvest in October, middle of September to October, your plants are going to be like 2.5 times bigger. So right now they're sexing, they're slowing down like they're not doing nothing, but they are. They're just changing their metabolism a little bit. So
It's like these are gonna get a lot bigger.
yeah, they'll get another couple feet taller.
Oh, it's setting up real nice. Mysterion. Yes.
There's quite a few mycorrhizals out there. So just make sure you got a good one and use it, and don't try not to overuse it. So, and it will do your garden well. Because King. This is somebody's father and son.
Holy cow.
Some strains can
Calabasas?
triple size in flower. Yes, they can. They can triple the size. So gnome candy has done that several times.
Yeah.
Get a 7-foot plant or something like that when it starts to flower, and by the time it may only be 10 or 12 foot tall, but it's 10 or 12 foot in diameter.
It gains another 2 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, your plants do that. So
Height in diameter.
when you're kind of looking at your plant and you kind of see the canopy of the leaves and stuff, and one day you'll be out looking at that, and all of a sudden you'll see like shoots that have grown up like this high above, the top, outside of the aura there, the canopy, and those are going to be the buds, mainly the buds. So at the ends of the branches are starting to stretch. This is just after they pretty much show you what they're going to be if you're doing it outdoors.
Girls, good
Yeah.
drink.
Keep on keeping on. Very good. Ecto, marijuana ecto. I haven't heard of ecto.
What's that?
Well, Crowling says marijuana ecto is no good. I don't know. So there's got to be something that it would be for. So, but it may not be for your plant or your recipe. So go with what you're doing. If you're doing good, just keep on doing it.
Stick with it.
That's right. Take care of him. All the knowledge. Okay, Justin Cartwright. Very good. We hear positive talk about the stuff I'm trying. Very good. Yeah, please ask a question. No trouble. I probably, you can send us a text or something during the week if you need to. I mean, emergency stuff. He calls and I just kind of answer him over the telephone. Because usually I'm out in the garden. But yeah, cool.
And let's see.
Later. Let's see.
Kick your rolls later.
That's right. You guys.
Oh, Justin.
Thank you. Enough. Let's see. Yeah, very good. I hope you're doing real good on your babies this year, Verona. That's cool. For a long time when I was younger, when I really first kind of got into it, I'd taken my sister had grown a plant in her bedroom, and Mom and Dad hadn't found out yet, but she she cut this thing down, but it was only about this tall, sitting in her windowsill. So she cut it and threw it away, and I snagged it and took it over to Ricky Peters' house and Uncle Ricky's, and I took a razor and I clipped off where the limbs were, like 2 sets of where the limbs were, and I just set it in this bottle, kind of a blue bottle with water in it, and a drop of, at the time it was Oxygen Plus, and I just set it in there and made sure the jar was full, and the friggin' thing rooted. That was the first time I figured out that it could be cloned, and that was what, 1970, 72 or something, maybe 73. Yeah. Romy Mountain Metal Man.
Metallica. Guys, teach so much. Can't thank you enough. It gives that vibe of hanging with a friend. You know what? Yeah, hell yeah. And remember, guys,
if you're just starting, get yourself a little book and write in it. Write your notes, whatever. Just don't put your name in it.
Remember, guys, we also have some of our other social medias. We're on Instagram and Reddit and Facebook. Metal Mayhem is on, so it's Metal Marijuana. Let's see, yeah. Mountain Mountain Indica's putting up more second layer of scrog netting.
Cool.
Putting up some more supports.
Well, they show you how to build racks to where you can have it three levels,
Yep.
but you take like a 10-foot or 12-foot bamboo pole, and you just stretch it out and lay it, and you come up and you lay it this way, and you fold it back over this way and back that way. Yeah. Kind of neat, but I'll tell you, scrog netting can be kind of a pain in the butt. It does keep your buds out of the dirt, though.
Very important to keep it nature.
Yep.
Sure.
It is.
Some good stuff.
That my little book was one thing that disappeared for like 6 weeks when I got busted out of the evidence locker. So one of them cops. They photocopied my book.
Needed to know some knowledge.
They couldn't read it because they only got one book. It only told them a little bit. So they kept 2 of my plants when we got busted. So good old Ed Caleb. Oh well, he's dead now.
Kenneth Abbott, Oklahoma City.
Very good. Out where the wind blows free. Yeah.
Oh, somehow I knew that big one was going to be a male.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. Hi. Where can I stick that one in one of the other Jaegers?
Out by wood pile.
Figured it out. Oh, you don't think that would pollinate my plants?
Oh yeah, probably would.
Wyatt Dixon, been a long time. How is all the smoke? As you can see, it's a jungle. Going good,
Actually,
Wyatt
yes, I
Dixon.
did, Mummy. Ran into several kinds, yeah.
Machine gun
The ones with the
stuff.
machine gun, yeah. That was from good old down south. It was pretty good though. I mean,
Stamp, not stop.
I like
Machine
smoking
gun
hash,
stamp.
but days disappear. You know, when I get stoned, they disappear. Yeah, I got some of that, and let's see, and what were the? Yeah, we used to get some tie sticks about this long, as big as your thumb, with a wrapped with a gold wire and a little tag at the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had some brown sugar hash when I come back from Europe too. Man, that stuff was ass kicking. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding you. You turn it where we find the grain of it, and you just cut it in little quarter-inch pieces and slice it off nice and thin.
Yeah.
Ooh, it burns so good, but it gives you cavities.
How's it going?
Good evening.
Let's see.
Yeah, we're not hearing you.
Unmute
So.
mic. Your mic isn't connected.
Yeah, block of that stuff. Yeah, I was amazed. Man, the way you can blast things now, it almost makes hash obsolete, kind of. But no, man, you really do like the hash. It's different than the the resins and stuff.
There we go. How's that?
Does it need to turn it up? Hi. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Hey, better late than never.
There we go.
You better be working on your buzz. We have been.
How you doing, Wody?
Good evening.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Bummer. Loading.
Think that
I don't know.
internet's acting up. Move
Yeah.
slow.
We had to try 3 or 4 times just to get it connected.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't think Jordan's late at all.
Oh, well.
He got here right when he was supposed to.
Almost hard to hear you.
I don't know if this is going to work, guys.
That's a little better.
Yeah, that's better. Let's see.
I'm connected.
Yeah. I'm gonna be connected.
Yeah, mummy around there and doing the knife hits on the stove.
Yeah.
Nighttime over.
That was
show
a
you
fun
some
one.
plants, but there we go.
Awesome.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, cheers, you guys.
Hey, cheers to you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Wrong button.
Oopsies.
Jordan Rackin. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see.
My connector sucks. Oh, connection sucks.
That
It's
connection.
been kind of iffy for
Yeah.
quite a few people. So
It's probably not just you, yo. It's
we know you're out there.
everybody. It's internet period right now.
New comments. connection sucks. Excuse me, but big tech is losing the loophole.
Cheers, Wody. Anyway, just remember that you can share your plants and everything. You can show us.
Yeah.
Every Friday. Some days are a little better than others for internet.
Well, just whatever you're doing when you're growing, indoors or out, be patient. When you're indoors, you get kind of a God complex because you can make them do things, can encourage them to progress sometimes.
Make them flower as soon as they pop out of the soil.
Yeah, no, you could probably. You can bud them, start budding them at 2 weeks, I think.
Try next time when the lights are out. We used a paper clip under a glass jar and with in a jar and then
hash under glass.
under glass.
We got a picture of your aunt doing that. She's got a joint in one hand, the bong in the other, and she's taking it off of somebody's holding her glass. Or it was Halloween. Your Auntie Dessa.
When you mean sun? when the sun is out.
Then feeding the girls and listening.
Yep.
Very good.
I just fed these girls. I didn't feed the boy.
It was about 28 days or something. No, you aren't you, Glenn? Last time Friday was it?
It's a little bit farther than that.
20 days, I thought. Well, maybe a little farther. Yeah.
I think it's a little bit farther than that.
Hum to your babies because they like it when you breathe on them. I mean,
I don't know. What if I crossed Blue Frost and Jaeger?
I don't know. Jaeger's not exactly an auto flower. I mean, so it could work easy enough. Just do one bud or something like that, maybe. That just get us some paper bag like we did last time with the ruderalis, and we'll drop a bud in there. You close the bottom up,
It's just where to put that, where it won't cause issues.
I don't need another one out there. I got the Mysterion male going. So
that's a tough one. I like Jaeger.
but you got 2 females, so that's not bad at all.
I know.
You got something. So you could let it slide, Don't burn it, I mean, but you could burn it to the Jaeger, the Jaeger god there.
Give it to the Jaeger god. Oh, sorry, Glenn. There you go.
Oh, very pretty.
Oh yeah.
A lot different.
They got really loud.
Oh, they look very good.
Yeah, tomorrow will be day 20.
Day what?
I'm on my account.
There you go. Yeah, that's better.
That's better. Sorry, I could barely hear Wody, and I had to turn the volume up.
You're on day what? 20?
Tomorrow will be day 28.
Oh, 28. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So when
I
they
figure,
have you gotten them shortened up underneath pretty good? I mean, the nodes off so that all the energy goes to your colas and stuff?
Yep.
Good.
Got it all trimmed up in there, thinned all this mighty massive jungle out.
Very good.
Helping me keep my humidity in here. I'm keeping it about 60 and 80 heat-wise.
Yeah. Now, your colas and stuff here, your buds, you can take like the first stage water leaves out and just leave like 5 or 6 up here at the very top of the cola. Water. But that'll draw from that. The bud will draw from that and make more light for the rest of the buds around too. So.
Yeah, I did that last week at the end of day 21.
I can see it right there. Very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Cool.
has just grown back since then. I left these top, satellites on top.
Yeah. Now
Took care-
leaving 4 or 6 of those water leaves, first stage water leaves to draw from it. It's really, I kind of foobarred on one of my questions when I was talking to the professor when I was first learning about that. And he says, no, it's kind of like a battery, and that's what it'll take 4 to 6 of those leaves for the sun to draw. So, yeah, and I learned that. Very pretty though. Very pretty. Does it smell? Can you smell it over at your neighbor's house yet?
It smells in here all the time, so I can't. The only way I can smell is when I leave the house and then come back because I'm in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's normal.
We used to go out when I was learning living on Mayan. We used to go out and get a skunk or kill a skunk and then lay it in the road, and it covered the smell on my Gumby at the time because it was really skunky stuff. And yeah, a dead skunk in the road about every 6 or 8 weeks. Yeah.
As far as in the neighborhood, I keep the smell pretty much in the house. So
Good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I just had mine exhausted right out underneath, through the foundation vent. But yeah, that squirrel cage, man, it just threw that air right through that little square hole like that, man.
all right, fellas, I'm gonna sign off. I just wanted to show off. I gotta finish feeding the girls so they can get nice and.
You're doing well, dude.
Thanks for showing, Glenn.
All right, talk to you later.
Have a good night.
See you next week.
All right.
Yeah, 6 Mile.
Trick.
That dead skunk in the middle of there was actually a song about that. Dead skunk in the middle of the road.
Around here, they don't really have to do that anymore.
No, not anymore, but
you just look over. Oh, there's a huge grow. There's a huge grow.
Yeah. And that 2 lights system I had, man, that just did fine for Brenda and I. Hey, it was great.
The old skunk in the road trick.
Yeah. No matter what you did, you leave it in the road there, and the smell stays for 4 or 5 days after you get the garbage people come pick it up. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's see. All right, guys, that's about it for.
I know.
Oh no.
Oh, the Alaskan Thunderfuck. Yeah, good one. You.
Hope everybody had a good week.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on uncovering my plants this weekend. Gonna do some monkey business.
How about to go from the fence? You mean to the house? Over
Yeah.
the babies?
I already got a plan.
Yeah. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say a couple.
It's gonna be.
Excuse me. A couple pieces of cattle panel. Wide enough to go from the fence up. I mean, then cover it with whatever. That'd be strong enough to hold it flat, and you could do it at any angle.
True.
But you got it set up. Hey, can we trade another one? Let's see.
Yeah. But guys, we're gonna get out of here for this
We are.
evening. Hope everybody has a good weekend.
All right, Woody, I'll run a walkthrough this week or something like that. But the gnome candy that I'm trimming, the videos I'm going to give him to post are in the garden.
And you'll see those shortly.
Yeah. So enjoy. I hope something, helps you get an idea to do something or helps you solve a problem. So cool.
And remember, guys, we have our website. Our new website is up and running. So I will make sure to put that in the description below. I was having issues at the beginning of the video to put that in there, but I'll make sure I put it in there so you guys can swing on over there, check that out, If we don't have what you need or what you use in the garden, send us an email, fatherandsonstrimmertutorials@gmail.com, and let us know what you use, and I'll put that stuff in the website. Later, guys.
Later.